Well, we're waiting for Bobby. I think we will have one out.
Only at that block.
I was gonna say, isn't he across the street?
We'll teach him a lesson.
He's over there making popcorn.
I'm scaling in and out.
You ought to be able to walk that car.
Six Flags, sir.
All right, let's go ahead and open up this planning vision special meeting. We can all stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, could you do a roll call, please?
Baxter is absent. Bishop is absent. Goodyear? Here. Ramsey?
Here.
Smith?
Here.
Wales?
Here.
White? is
Retired.
absent for intents purposes. Yost?
Here. Seeking approval of the special agenda. Make that motion.
I'll support it.
Motion and support. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries. We're here for a site plan review from Shoreline Power Services, Inc. Take it away, manager.
Thank you, President. This is a site plan review for 206 East Park Cannabis Cultivation Facility under the name of Shoreline, Inc. And the site plan package is in your packet. And I'll allow these two gentlemen to introduce themselves, and then I'll take over and just move it around.
Thank you. I'm Karen Eisenhardt. I'm the president of Shoreline Power Services.
And I'm Tom Calvin.
Nice to meet you. And you're at Shoreline also, I see.
I'm an investor in Shoreline.
Okay, very good. And what we're going to do tonight is have the planning commission, as thin as the group may be right now, our clerk assures us we have for it, review the site plan application, and then I'll be making a motion for consideration. So this is the application, as you've seen these before about 30 times in the last couple of years. The site plan application, you can see that the applicant has conducted it, or excuse me, reviewed it and initialed it appropriately. And the drawing is in the back that shows the proposed facility. This is 206 East Park, which is in the industrial park. And the red area noted on the drawing will be the structures that the applicant is going to install. So, President, with that, I might as well get right into my conditional approval letter, if I may. I think so. Okay. Do you have anything to add? Good. So this is the manager's office conditional approval recommendation letter to you as the planning commission regarding 206 East Park Cannabis Cultivation Facility. And you know, as is my habit, I will read this, but I'll do it in an abbreviated manner. Kalkaska Manager's Office has conducted an administrative review following the site plan review checklist of the site plan application and supplemental materials submitted for the proposed 206 East Park Cannabis Cultivation Facility, Kalkaska, Michigan. And yes, the applicant's seen this earlier. This administrative review revealed the following matters which need to be included in any, as a condition of any anticipated site plan approval specifically. And this is exactly the format we followed many times in the last couple of years. Item number one, which is struck out, is completed, so we can check that off. The applicant provided all of that information. Item number two, that is in highlight, waste stream strength and composition data, was provided and was accepted by the village through our village engineer as of May 24th. So you can check number two off. Item number 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be all items that the applicant acknowledges. And they've done this already on the site plan review form. And as is our habit and custom, we'll ask them, do you acknowledge item number 3, that if there is any future expansion or addition of structure, of existing structures or additional freestanding structures, They will require an additional site plan review by the manager's office. Number 4, that you'll complete water and sewer applications and corresponding, and their corresponding fees will be fully paid before the utilities will be activated. We keep the magic key until that happens. Item number 5, the applicant acknowledges you'll provide drawings to the Village Public Works Department as built drawings of water and sewer utilities. Over the years, we've ended up being the keeper of those records. It seems people come back to us decades later and ask us, where's the water line on this property? It is noted number 6, there's no facility signage. That's typical for a facility of this nature. They do know that if they are going to install or place a sign, that would require future review and permitting. So items number 3, 4, 5, and 6, we acknowledge those and accept those terms, and they already are, of course, included in these documents. So I assume, sir, you are you're acting as the signatory tonight, correct? Okay, very good. Are those acceptable to you? Very good. So we're moving on to item number 7. The applicant agrees to abide by all Village of Kalkaska ordinances with specific attention to the following, and these are from the cannabis section specifically. They need yet to obtain a license from the Village of Kalkaska and State of Michigan for a cannabis operation. That's a given. Item B, artificial lighting shielded from glare and light trespass can't be visible on neighboring properties, adjacent streets, or public right-of-ways. That keeps it from trespassing off the property. And also, the applicant's already agreed, as you'll note in this document, to 4,000 Kelvin, which coincidentally is the Kelvin light temperature of the fixtures downtown. Item C, lighting and associated equipment, such as and not limited to lights, lamps, bells, switches, controllers, computers, and any all electrical, electromechanical, and electronic devices. We covered all. On the premise must meet and fully comply with all applicable rules under FCC 47 CFR Parts 15 and Part 18. Further, there must be, and this is in plain English explanation of the foregoing, there must be no harmful or interfering electromagnetic emissions to any one-way or two-way radio communications on or off the premises. Compliance with FCC rules and regs is a condition of licensure, and as we explained in the site plan review meeting, we have a police department, a fire department, an ambulance. We need to be able to communicate with officers that we send on property, and also our airport. So it's acceptable so far. And the bottom line there too is if any of the equipment does cause electromagnetic or interference or RFI off the premise, that you'll agree to return and rectify that. Not to meant to be a play on electrical terms. Item D, we're almost at the end. Everybody hold on. All activities are created so as not to, are conducted so as not to create or permit. This is our infamous good neighbor clause. Create or permit trespass or spillage of dust, glare. I should have everybody say this with me. Dust, glare, sounds, noise, vibrations, fumes, odors, and light onto neighboring properties, adjacent streets, or public right-of-ways. And a change that we made, planning commissioners, for your information, on the site plan form. We didn't. This was an addition based on our adoption of an odor control ordinance. Is the very last item, triple I, which is on the 4th page, and it basically says if odor leaves the property, that we recognize that the applicant recognizes that operational measures and electrical mechanical systems that prevent odor from leaving the property are required by the village. We're just saying that out right now, and that we find that it's much easier for an applicant to build that in during the building process rather than retrofit. And that's the odor control issue. That takes us to the end of page 1. Questions, anyone? Questions going once, going twice? Applicants? Based on earlier administrative, now we're into the heart of the matter. Based on earlier administrative review and the conclusion of the above listed conditions, the manager's office finds the application and submittals meet the criteria for site plan approval as specified in Village of Kalkaska ordinance, zoning ordinance 152-108. Therefore, it is the recommendation of the manager's office, the Village of Kalkaska Planning Commission, grant site plan approval of the proposed 206 East Cannabis Cultivation Facility, the East Park Cannabis Cultivation Facility, Kalkaska, Michigan, with inclusion of the above listed conditions, those are the ones on the previous page, and is described in their plans and supplemental materials. And I make that in the form of a motion.
I second that motion. Open for discussion. Anybody have any questions? No. Couldn't have the other explanation, right?
right.
Send it to them.
Probably noticed that too.
Bishop is absent. Goodyear?
Yes.
Ramsey?
Yes.
Smith?
Yes.
Wales?
Yes.
White? Absent. Yost?
Yes.
Baxter? Absent. Motion carries.
President, do you have a message for our?
Sure. Welcome to the podcast. You're very, well put together plans, very quick response times. Getting the things put back together and sent back and forth and back and forth. That was really impressive. Some of the best plans we've worked with. And that design is good. I think going forward with expansion, things might even simplify it easier.
Maybe create a new trend.
And if I may, I was telling Tom right over here, I just want to thank everybody, this holiday week or prior to the weekend to pull this thing together. We appreciate that. And to echo what you said, everybody has been super responsive, super helpful, and a pleasure to work with through this stage. And yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that. Very professional. Appreciate it.
And we have a high expectation from our consultants that work for us as well, as you can see, there's correct. Stay on. So,
That was good. And I apologize for getting that over. What was it, Monday? Yeah, it was yesterday. But there was a lot to that.
The beauty of our conditional approval letter is that we can still proceed, so I'm glad you got it done, just get it checked off the list, so. I think your next step then would be to come back and see the clerk, we can thank her for making this meeting come together. She's the magic behind the curtain, things that happen.
Angie and I have emailed back and forth. We've had super responsive, and I appreciate all that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, she is. And just arrange with Angie when you come over and pick up the sign permit, and then you head to the building department next.
Yep.
Go through with the permit process there.
Like you said, checking off the boxes. There's a lot to do.
There is, good. That's the president, so welcome to Kalkaska.
We're excited to be here. Thank you.
All right, moving on, we have no unfinished business. Our current business tonight, to consider sadness in our hearts, the resignation of Mr. White. But it was because I stole it back to council. So it's good for me. Not so good for y'all. However, I believe we do have a couple of applications that we'll be considering coming up.
Correct.
Did you hear that from?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I sure did.
So we have 2 slots now,
Yes,
and we have 2 applications.
we do.
We might just take the vote. And will you put them on our next regular agenda?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna look them over, see what they got, and then we'll send recommendation back to council.
I appreciate everybody that sits on this board. This has been the longest board I've sat on. And a lot of good things happened through this board, and it was my pleasure to serve.
We're glad you're back on the council too.
Thank you.
I'm just throwing that out there. No,
Yeah,
very
just a
good.
voice vote.
All those in favor of releasing Mr. White?
Motion and second first.
Oh, yes. Can I have a motion to release him?
I'll support.
Thank you.
Motion and support. All those in favor?
Yes.
Any opposed? Anybody? You are set free, sir.
You're free.
And
No,
we
it's-
already have our site plan. Any public comment this evening? No?
Yes, welcome to Kalkaska.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, we are adjourned.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Gentlemen, have a great evening.
Technical staff. 14 minutes. Yep.